Hello creatives, today we are talking about how to build your resume as a creative professional, and this is something I'm very passionate about and I have talked about in some detail on this channel, but I wanted to talk about some additional things that I don't think I've touched on yet. So there's some key things when you're looking at building your resume as a creative professional. One of which is networking, which I have plenty of videos about networking. So I also want to touch on volunteering, portfolio projects, and public speaking, and like how those things can help build your credibility and build your resume as a creative professional. So let's start with volunteering. Because volunteering and networking kind of go hand in hand, and it can really open doors. So when you're networking, you're finding people who are in a parallel or adjacent or similar niche journey, whatever that you are on, whether they're ahead of you or behind you or like neck and neck with you in terms of like their experiences. So that way you guys can support each other, collaborate with each other, and like build a mutually beneficial relationship that will push you both, or all of you, however many you are, forward in your career trajectory. And when you do that, sometimes it involves getting involved in an industry-related organization. And when you find yourself in an industry-related organization, networking with people, one thing you want to do is look for opportunities to volunteer in that organization. And because there may be opportunities within that volunteer roles to have portfolio projects. So say like, this has happened for me. Like, I'm saying this because I'm experiencing it and I'm living it right now. And I have lived it. Like, this is the bedrock, the foundation of how I have gone from living in the middle of a cornfield, growing up in the middle of a cornfield, to being in New York City. And that is because I am intentional about finding places and spaces to continue to grow in my personal skill sets, learn other people's journeys and learn from them, and offer whatever advice I can to those who may be interested or need it. So I moved to New York City, and I knew that I wanted to really go hard for my creative projects that I really want to do. Like, I'm writing a book, I want to adapt it into a script. So I know that I need to get involved in filmmaking. Like, that was my mindset when I first moved to New York City. And I knew that in order to achieve this goal, I need to surround myself with people who already knew what they were doing, because I cannot do this on my own. So I found the New York City Women Filmmakers Network. And I just started connecting, networking, and through that networking, there came to be an opportunity to volunteer as like a moderator on a couple of webinar type stuff, which then turned into a portfolio project. I'm now working with and collaborating on a portfolio project, which would be like, because I'm a marketing professional, but I don't have experience in filmmaking or in the film industry. So this portfolio project, which is a volunteer opportunity, which I'm doing pro bono, I'm not getting paid for it, but it is getting my foot in the door into an industry that I want to be in. So that's how all this connects. Because now I'm in a position where I'm going to be getting very real world experience, helping out an organization that is well within the niche that I want to be, while also being able to absorb a lot of knowledge from these women who are and have experienced the types of roles and types of creative pursuits that I will be embarking on in the next year, couple years. So it's all mutually beneficial. I'm helping them out as an organization, and they're helping me out as a individual level professional growth type of thing. So and this is how you build your resume as a creative professional. You learn when to invest in people, you learn when to invest in organizations, you learn when to invest your time, and eventually enough doors will open for there to be something tangible be made, and like the ball gets rolling on something. And it's taken almost a year of me networking, volunteering occasionally to get this door opened for me. So you have to play the long game. Building your resume, building your portfolio, building up your credibility as a creative professional means playing the long game and understanding that you're embarking on a lifelong journey to find your people and to find your creative projects that will be the thing that launches your career. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if it was. If there's anything specific you want me to touch on, just leave a comment below, and I would love to know. And like, what has your experience been with, portfolio projects, networking, and what have you? Would love to hear it. So yeah, with that said, until next time.